Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is January 16th, 2025, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from Independent Bank. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Independent Bank has just released their fourth quarter 2024 earnings, and there's a lot to unpack, from net income growth to strategic initiatives like their pending acquisition of Enterprise Bancorp.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the financial highlights. Independent Bank reported a net income of $50 million for the fourth quarter of 2024, with an adjusted EPS of $1.21. John, how does this compare to the previous quarter?
Independent Bank's net income increased from $42.9 million in the third quarter to $50 million in the fourth quarter. This growth is primarily driven by an increase in net interest income, which rose to $144.7 million, and an improved net interest margin of 3.33%.
That's impressive. What factors contributed to this growth?
The growth in net interest income was largely due to decreased funding costs and a strategic focus on core banking operations. Additionally, the bank's ability to manage its loan portfolio effectively played a significant role.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $1.16 for this quarter, based on a survey of 3 analysts. How did Independent Bank perform against these expectations?
Independent Bank exceeded expectations with an adjusted EPS of $1.21, beating the forecast by 5 cents. This outperformance is a testament to their strong operational execution and cost management strategies.
What does this mean for investors?
Beating EPS forecasts is generally a positive signal for investors, indicating that the company is performing better than anticipated. It can lead to increased investor confidence and potentially a positive impact on the stock price.
Strategic initiatives and future outlook. Independent Bank has some strategic initiatives underway, including the pending acquisition of Enterprise Bancorp. Can you tell us more about this?
Yes, the acquisition of Enterprise Bancorp is a significant move for Independent Bank. They incurred $1.9 million in merger-related costs this quarter. CEO Jeffrey Tengel emphasized that this acquisition, along with a focus on fundamentals, positions the bank for future profitability improvements through net interest margin expansion.
How does this align with their overall strategy?
The acquisition is part of their strategy to enhance their market presence and operational efficiency. By expanding their footprint and optimizing their asset mix, Independent Bank aims to drive long-term growth and shareholder value.
Asset quality and risk management. Let's discuss asset quality. How is Independent Bank managing its credit risk?
Independent Bank has reduced its provision for credit losses to $7.5 million, down from $19.5 million in the previous quarter. Non-performing loans decreased slightly to $101.5 million, representing 0.70% of total loans. The allowance for credit losses increased to $170 million, reflecting a prudent approach to risk management.
What about loan delinquencies?
Delinquencies increased to 0.60% of total loans, primarily due to one commercial real estate loan. However, the bank's overall asset quality remains stable, supported by a strong allowance for credit losses.
Key takeaways. In summary, Independent Bank has delivered a solid performance in the fourth quarter of 2024, with strong net income growth and an EPS that exceeded analyst expectations. Their strategic initiatives, including the pending acquisition of Enterprise Bancorp, position them well for future growth. John, any final thoughts?
Independent Bank's focus on core banking operations and strategic acquisitions is commendable. Investors should keep an eye on their ability to integrate Enterprise Bancorp and continue expanding their net interest margin.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, Please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on independent banks' performance in the comments below.